was sitting at home thinking that I was just coming down with the flu. So around 12, 1 o'clock, I wasn't feeling any better. So I called my wife. It was about 1:30, 1:45, says, I think you need to get home. I'm just not feeling good. I need to go to urgent care. Then all of a sudden, my family was there, and I said, well, what is going on? They still hadn't told me what they was expecting. Around 11, 12 that night, that's when I had the stroke, really full-blown stroke.
I like to run with my grandchildren. We go and do everything. We climb the mountains and roll down hills, and now I can't, because I can't even be by myself. Someone has to be with me.
In a recent survey of African Americans, only 30% could define a stroke. Less than half knew the symptoms, and half believed they could not be affected by stroke. The African American community needs to come together to learn the facts in order to take control of our health.
The American Heart and Stroke Association's Power to End Stroke program empowers each of us in the African American community to learn the risk factors and warning signs of stroke so that we can act now to end stroke. A stroke is either a blockage or a bleed inside the brain. It's so important that if you or a loved one is suffering a stroke, to recognize the symptoms and call 911 immediately. Because if a clot-busting medication is given within 3 hours of that very first symptom, it can greatly reduce the debilitating effects of a stroke.
Oh, the day that I had my stroke, I remember my leg hurting, and then that was pretty much all that I knew. I was wondering why I was talking funny and that I didn't have control of my body.
If one side of the face droops, if one arm drifts downward, if their speech is slurred, then time is of the essence. Call 911 immediately. Don't wait, and don't drive yourself.
I was 35 years old and I had a stroke.
What's especially sad is that stroke is mostly preventable. As individuals and as a community, we need to take charge of our lifestyles and manage our risk by living healthier.
We need to manage our cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure, maintain a healthy weight, live active, eat healthy, and not smoke. I will eat less salt and fried foods.
I would eat more fresh fruits and vegetables.
I will take the blood pressure and cholesterol medication prescribed by my doctor.
I will give 30 minutes of activity most days of the week.
Don't give up, even though you don't have your limbs like they were. Don't give up. They'll come back. They're coming back slowly. Just don't give up.
I have the power.
I have the power.
We have the power.
You have the power to end stroke.
Be empowered.